Hello, hello, and welcome to another episode of the Global Digital Success Talk. So today we have a special guest. She is original from the Philippines, but residing in Tokyo, Japan. So she will be joining us in a few minutes. But first, let's start to introducing ourselves. So, hi everyone, my name is Sandy. I'm originally from Panama. I reside in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada, and I work in the I work in the film industry, and I'm a digital business owner.
Hello everyone. My name is Isabel. I'm originally from Mexico, but I live in North Carolina, USA. I'm a wife, a mother, a grandmother, and I work for the school system as a teacher assistant. And I'm also a proud digital business owner.
Thank you, Isabel. Okay, so we want to remind everyone, that every Tuesday and every Thursday we have our live webinars. So 5 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. EST. So if you want to catch the replay from last Thursday, here are the panelists and guests and hosts for the last Thursday.
Okay, so last Thursday we had Rebecca as the host. She's a radiographer, and Phoebe and Josh, a retired nurse at 45 and a real estate investor. Beth is a mechanical engineer, and Elaine, a former manager, now stay-at-home mom.
Thank you. We also have Divine. She is a full-time travel registered nurse. We have Cora. She's a healthcare worker. We have Francoise, digital business owner, and we have Sadia, medical assistant. So our replays are available with subtitles in any language. So if English is not your strength, you can just pick the subtitles and pick the language that you speak. And now our live webinars, they are available also with subtitles in 5 languages. So we have Filipino, we have Spanish, French, Vietnamese, and Arabic. So thank you, Isabel.
Thank you, Cindy.
Okay, so we're gonna bring our guests. Sorry, we're gonna bring our guests to the studio. Hi, Aileen. Thank you for coming. I know it's very late over there.
Hello. Thank you very much for having me
Thank you,
on
Aileen.
your
Would you
live.
like to say what time is in Japan right now, so people see, how global we are? Because here in Vancouver, which I'm in the east side of Canada, it's 5:09 a.m. And Isabel, what time is it on in your end?
Yeah,
It's
it's already
8 in the
9 o'clock
morning.
p.m. It's already 9 o'clock in the evening here. I know we have a huge time difference.
Yes.
And thank you very much.
Yeah. Yeah, and Isabel is at 8 a.m. in the east side of the American continent. Um, okay, so let's start. Would you like to introduce yourself to the audience?
Yeah, okay. Thank you. At first, well, thank you very much, you guys, for inviting me here at your live. I'm Aileen, and I'm living here in Tokyo, Japan for almost 20 years and living with my 19-year-old son and a service staff in a company and also a proud digital business owner.
Thank you, Elaine. Okay, so we're gonna start with the first questions. I think we have a comment. So we have Annalene Ambawas. She say, "Hello, ladies, watching live from the Netherlands. It's 2 p.m. here right now. Thank you for watching. Thank you for letting us know where you are watching from. Thank you."
Yes, happy Sunday.
Yes.
There's
Oh,
another comment now.
there's another one. Oh, we have Melissa Mutoni. She's tuning in from Mexico. Thank you, Melissa. Okay, so we're gonna start with the questions.
Okay, Aileen, what inspired you to start looking for an online business?
Yes, what inspired me to start this online business? Well, at first, I wanted extra money. I wanted extra money. I'm looking for something that will support our income. I have my wife to start this business. Actually, my wives are my son, my family, and also for myself. I want for my sons, I want more to spend more quality time with him. Although he's already adult right now, but when he was young, I have a regrets because I'm busy working for 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 us to spend our to supplement our income to what do you call it? to to pay our bills, some expenses in our in our lives here for our daily lives here in Japan. And also my family in the Philippines, I want to way back home with them to spend more quality times also with them because I didn't go back there since 2000, I think 2007. It's almost 15 years. I'm not
Mhm.
visiting them. Yeah. Although
Mhm.
although we are talking by using the messenger just like that, but it's different when you are spending together with them.
Mhm.
Yes.
And also being being elder in the family, it's hard and it is hard for me that I can give my support and I can give help with especially when it comes to financial problem or financial support, especially to my family. That's why I'm looking for an extra money. And also for myself because we're not I'm not getting young. I've I've been working here for almost 20 years and not only one job. I've been also in two jobs before. But having two jobs is not enough to fulfill to support all your expenses in your daily lives here because you know it's it's more the it's more getting expenses some 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 goods that all the goods or foods out there not only here in Japan but also I think in some other countries. I want I want something new. I want something new in my life. I want something change in my life. I want to change my current situation in my life, not only living with paychecks to paychecks. I want the freedom. I want the freedom in my life because we all know that we want we want all what we want in our lives to be happy or to have the freedom in our lives.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing. I completely understand, I feel the same way like you because I have kids too, and two of mine are a little bit older now, and the youngest one is 14. But, I also have the regret that I didn't spend enough time with my older kids because I was always working and I was always away, and I didn't give them, quality time. So when my oldest was going to college, that's when I realized that I needed something. I needed a change. I needed to give them more time, you know. And as us, we're immigrants just like you, and we want to go spend time with our families back in our countries. And like you said, we it's not the same thing. Now we have video chats and you can see them, but it's not the same thing as being with them because it feels so much better when you can have somebody beside you and you can hug them and you can talk, without just seeing them through a cell phone or a computer. So 15 years is a long time, not to see your family. And I completely understand, your why. So why is it that you wanted to look for something else? And also, for a peace of mind for us, to have more time for us to understand, or at least to feel that we're doing something good and something that gives us hope. later down the road where we can have freedom, financial freedom, time freedom to do whatever we want. So, yes, thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna go with the next question. So, what made this online business stand out from the other opportunities out there?
But I think the legitimacy of this business, because it is 100% legit. We are paying tax here in this business. The government is this business is registered with the government, whether in all countries you are living, right?
Mhm.
And we are
Yes.
and we are affiliated with a multi-billionaires company, and this company was celebrated this year, a 50th anniversary this year. We all know
Yes.
that, and that's why that how 50th is not a joke when it comes to business. 50 years is a big huge for for all of us. That's why this company, in fact, this company we in fact this one of this affiliated company we are working with is worldwide. That's why we are having I'm a license and have an access to work it and to do this business all over the world, because we have, I think, what they got in countries in 42 locations with 40 locations to do this business, in other words. So having this kind of company is a proof that it is legit. That's why stand out for all this business.
Yes. Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, it's when you say, like, it's legitimate because, we do our taxes, is registered with all these, like, I think it's 43 or 45 countries around the globe. Um, like in here in Canada, we have the company is registered, with Revenue Canada, and the United States is registered with the IRS. So we get our taxes at the end of the year from the commissions that we get from the business. So that's one thing, and then also, like, our community, is 200 and something thousand of members around the globe. So if this would be not a legit company, then a lot of people wouldn't be doing the business. And the thing is, like, we had a guest, I think, on one of our lives last Thursday, and then she was mentioning, when she joined the business, the community at the time was like 97,000 something, and now, we're on the 200,000, members and more, you know so you can see, how our community has grown globally, so that shows, this is a legitimate company. And you mentioned, like, they just turned, 50 years of being, uh doing business around the globe. Um so there's so many things that, shows that this is a legit business, like you mentioned. But, like, if people want to do their due diligence, that they can do, just to make sure that they're comfortable. But yeah, we have we can do business, globally, through advertising, and connect with a lot of people around the globe. So that's the beauty of this business, that
Mhm.
flexibility, and of being able to do it, online through so many countries around the globe. Um, so we're gonna go with the third question.
Okay, Aileen, what challenges have you faced in your business, and what advice would you give to others going through this something similar?
Challenges. Having a business is not easy at first, because and just like me, I don't have any experience about business or any digital marketing business. That's why at in when I started this, I'm having a little difficult, but I'm very thankful and very grateful for our community that we have an amazing community because they are there to help us for
Yes.
for you to help us if you are having a troubles or any problems or difficulties in your business. They are there to help you when if you have any questions about it. Although we all know just like me, we have a time difference, very big time difference. It is evening here and it's morning there. there. So it, the time is not what do you call it? It's not um what do you call it? What do you call it? I can
This is not
explain.
a problem because we
Yeah,
always connect.
it's
There's
not a
always
problem.
24/7
Yeah.
someone.
The time is not a problem to connect with your business partners with all over the world because you can contact them, you can connect with them by through our private community, our private team group. We have a private private community group, private team group, private we have a accountability partners. So you can ask any questions. You can ask them or help ask them help to support or to your business if you have any questions in your business. That's why um, there is no problem if you have challenge if you're having difficulties when you are thinking to start this kind of online business because knowing um, knowing at first if you don't have knowledge doing this business it is okay because we start all of us here and most and some of our business partners in the business we start at zero. We don't have any ideas about it, what we are doing here, what they are doing, how can how can they work and be successful in this business. That's why it is okay. It's not only it is not a problem or a challenge. It's just an only challenge or what we call it obstacle for that.
Thank you. I think, when we started the business, I resonate with you a lot because when I started the business, I had no business background. I knew nothing about digital marketing, social media. I didn't know any of that. But that was one of my challenges and one of my fears as well. But once we start the training and we see everything how we have it, the training has everything um, laid out, and it makes it so simple for us to learn and to do the business, right? Because it explains to you step by step on how to do things. And as you said, we have community too. We can always reach out to other people for help, and we're never really alone doing this business because some other businesses, when you start, you're by yourself and you have to figure out the way or how to do things. And we're lucky here that we have a community with over 200,000 members that we can reach out, and like you said, we may not receive an answer from somebody local, because if we're asking questions in the middle of the night somewhere around the globe, somebody else is awake and they'll be answering our questions. So that's the beauty of this, of having this business. So um, we were never alone, and you don't have to have the experience. We have people from different backgrounds, different careers, um, different ages, and different cultures. So anybody can do this business as long as they have the open mind and they're willing to be trained and shown how to do this business. So yes, I completely agree with you.
Yes. Okay, so we're gonna go with the next question. All right. So, can you name three things you love about this business?
First is the um, the flexibility of this business. It's
Mhm.
like what I've said a while ago that you can do I can do it wherever I go, even in the park, even if you are in a restaurant or with your family, spending time with quality time with your family. That's why. Or you are traveling around the world, you can do it everywhere and anytime with your own pace. And second is the automated system of business. I have
Mhm.
no doubt of this system because it's already proven all the successful business our business partners here in this business. They are all successful. And also in the video-based training, you can watch it where, whenever you want. You can go back there and how many how many times you want, and it is already video-based. That's why you're not having a difficulty to follow all the instructions on how can you start this kind of business, or or how to do it this kind of business, or what we are doing this business. And especially what you got that you got no selling product.
Mhm.
this is my this is my favorite. No selling product. We are not selling products here because my god, I'm not good in sales talk. I'm not good. I have no idea about the sales marketing, just like that. I have no idea about it. That's why this is my very very favorite in this business. No selling products.
Yes. Thank you. Um, yeah, I totally agree with you. One of the things that, there's so many things that, I really love about the business, but you have to name three. Yeah, flexibility is one of them. That's one of the things also, I was looking, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people are, having that flexibility to do the business anywhere. You only need your phone and access to the internet, and you are able to do your training on the go. Um, and the talking related to the flexibility, the other thing, like I love to travel, and I can take my business with me. So the portability of the business was one of the things that I was looking for, because I have aging parents, and they love to go back to our country, which is Panama. And for me to go there, I now, with this business, I'm able to do my business even being there. So that's something that it is amazing, because on a job you cannot carry it over there with you, and it's not that flexible. And with this, like it's really flexible, and like you mentioned, you can schedule your business around your own personal schedule, so it is adaptable to uh, your daily life. The other thing that you mentioned is the automated. So here is another thing, uh, the business work behind the scenes for us, just a good example, sometimes we wake up and then boom, we find, emails, we got a lead or something like that. Or for example, one that is amazing, you go travel, and usually when you come to for a travel, you come back and you have so many bills to pay. But instead of having that, you're having checks. So that is amazing, like even though you're on traveling and enjoying with your family, when you come back you have some checks, on the mail for you, waiting for you. So you are able to enjoy it and still getting those commissions, coming to you while you're having time over there with your family. And I do agree. I do not like to sell products. Like before, I joined a company, and I had to approach people to sell. And no, I try, but that wasn't for me. Like I don't like to approach people and and sell them something. So when I saw that I didn't have to do this, that we do it more like attraction marketing through advertising, I was like, yes, okay, so this worked for me. So yeah, so this business checked for me, all the boxes that I was looking for. So flexibility, portability of the business, automated. So it works behind the scenes while you're doing other stuff. And I didn't have to sell. So I do agree with you on those three things that you say. So yes. Of course there's so many other benefits that we love, but yeah, if we only have to mention three, yeah, those are the three uh, we like. Okay, so let's go to the next question.
Eileen, were you skeptical at first? What would you say to those who are sitting on the fence or feeling skeptical?
Yes, I am guilty guilty with that because I think all of us here in this business before entering in this business, we are all skeptical because it is online, right? We all know that online the scammers is there, right? That's why we are and being skepticism is it's normal. It gives you a question for something you want to to check or to search about it. And being skeptical is normal because you know you you can you can you can do yourself by doing searching for something because when I entered this business, I do my research about it. That's why um if I if it is not a scam or if it is not if it is work for me or not. That's why because and also what do you call it it will transform you to to being wise before you enter in something because this business is because this business is not for it is not good for all for everyone if you are not intelligent or anything like that.
Okay, thank you so much for sharing. And yes, yes, I understand. When you have doubts, like especially if you don't have any experience online, it is easy to have doubts about is this real, is this legit, but then we have to do our research, find out if this is something real. We can't just trust any or everything online because there's so many scams going on. But that's why we have to do, our work and make sure that we're doing our due diligence, researching and finding out everything about the business. And especially the people that like me don't have any experience in a business and don't have any experience on social media on how things work. So it's easy to get scammed when you just see, there's so many things going on and you can't just trust everything that you see. You really have to take the time to do your research and find out before you give any personal information and before you pay anything. So I wasn't skeptical, but my husband was. He didn't think it was real. He thought that it wasn't a scam. So it took me a bit to join the business because of what he thought about the business. But I had done my research and I liked everything I saw, and I really wanted to join because I had a feeling that this is what I was looking for a good bit. So um, and then I decided to join the business, and I've been doing it. I'm happy with it, and I'm learning every day and making a lot of connections, making a lot of friends around the globe, and all thanks to this business. So I'm very happy with the decision that I made and with the research and all the information that I found before I joined the business.
Yes. Thank you, Isabel. So we're gonna go to the next question. Okay, so what are your thoughts about the community in this business?
The community in our business is amazing. Just like what you said a while ago, that our community we are we, we are helping each other, not only one getting success in this business. We are lifting each other to be success in this business. Um, one success is the team success. We we what is it? No left behind in this business. That's why that like I said before, um, having a time difference and having a time what you call time time difference and the locations with us is not a problem for having a friends with our businesses with our business partners all over the world. We can communicate with them as long we can communicate with them anytime we want. They are all there to help you if you're having a problems with your business. That's why this community is amazing for me, and I'm very grateful for having this kind of community in our business.
Yes. Um, before I collaborate with your question, we have a comment here. Hi, Jessie. Thank you for watching. So she says, "Hi, ladies, tuning in from Ontario, Canada. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your comment." Um, so yeah, so going back to your to the question and based on what you say, yes, I do totally agree. I mean, this is one of our favorite questions. You know, what we think about the community, because I mean, I think the community uh, is one of the things that we have to. Um, I think this business makes a difference in comparison to other businesses. You know, because you have the support of the community. I just give you an example. I mean, for some people, you know, they're lucky to have the family support to do the business. You know, but sometimes there's some members in the community that they don't have that support, and that's where the community comes in place. You know, they are there to support you to. Either emotionally, you know, technical, and you know, celebrating those milestones. So the community really plays a big role when it comes to success, because you know, while you know some of the business that they don't have the support from home, you know, from their family, they get that support from the beginning, and eventually, you know, their family, they will start seeing the results, and then they will accept the business, you know, because at the beginning, you know, they're a little bit skeptical. They don't believe, you know, this business works. They think, you know, their uh, family that is doing the business, you know, is gonna get scammed. Um, so with the with having the community, you know, it gives you that support, that push, you know, to keep going and going towards your dream. So that's one of the things. The other thing, you know, if you make comparison to other businesses, you know, there's the competition between each other, you know, and you don't see that here. To the contrary, you know, people are here to sharing their knowledge, passing the knowledge, you know, from what we can see the leaders, you know, passing the knowledge to the other people. You know, their blueprint, you know, how they got and be successful. So it's not that there's no that selfishness, you know, of being, you know, like I did it, I with all my force, I don't want you to know how I did it, you know. No, they don't have that here. Is they try to the opposite, you know, try to help you, you know, to achieve your goals. So that's another thing that I love about the community. um you mentioned also the 24/7. Yes, we're a global community, so that's another beauty, you know, like um you might not know the other person on the other end when you ask the question, but that person saw your question, and that person will help you. And and at that time, you know, you create a new friendship, you know, you get to meet another person that you don't know. So I see, you know, when we go to the events and we have the opportunity to meet, you know, in person, I see so many people, you know, like happy, you know, to see, oh my God, that's you, you know, like now we get to meet you in person, you know, because they, you know, they communicate through the video chat online, you know. And when you meet in person, you know, it's another feeling, you know. So for example, you know, like I got to meet Isabel, you know, in person in Japan. So we were there for the convention. So yeah, it was an amazing feeling, you know, to be able to connect, like you mentioned, you know, even, you know, with a family, you personally connect with the other person, you know, personally, and not only through the online. So yeah, so the community is really, I think, plays a big role when it comes to success, for us to have success in this business, because you know, it's not only emotionally or the support, you know, but it's a whole combination of so many things that really helps you to succeed in this business. So yeah, I'm 100% for the community. I love it. That was one of the things that I was first exposed when I joined the business, and I'm very grateful, because I met so many people around the globe, and I keep meeting more people every time. Especially doing this live. We, like, for example, now we met you. uh, I wish I would have known that, at the time when we were in Japan, so we could have met in person. But maybe on the next one, we get to meet in person. But yeah, it's very nice. I really love it, to have that connection, that you grow from being your network, from being locally to expand globally. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna go to the next question. Oh,
Before I go to the next question, Aileen, I just want to say it was a pleasure to meet you. I have a church class and I have to go do that right now. But thank you for coming. Thank you for your time. Okay. So the next question is, do you believe anyone can succeed in this business?
Yes, I believe anyone can succeed in this business, but it all depends on you. How can you be succeed in this business? Because this is your business. This is our own business. That's why you are responsible to do on this business. No one can. Um, Having a good community or having a good um, coach or mentor, but it is useless if you're not helping yourself, or you're not doing anything about your business. And by do this is not a quick scheme business. That's why you have to believe in yourself and trust and the dedication and effort by in doing this business, just like that. And you to be succeed in this business is we have to spend more time, and you have to learn about to learn what is this business, what is we are how can we succeed in this business. That's why anyone that's why I'm saying that anyone can be succeed in this business. We are working with our own business, not we and you're not, and this is not a job or not only a hobby. um by by waking on the next day that you are already succeed in your business, you have to work for it. You have to give more time and effort with it.
okay.
Thank you
Uh,
so much. Yes, I agree with you. Um, this is yours. This is your business. You have to put in the time. You have to do the training and learn about the business so that you can be successful in the business. Like you said, it's up to us on how well we do it and how well we get trained, and how we receive knowledge to do the business, because nobody is going to come do it for you. And like you said, this is not a job, so nobody's going to be after you telling you, have you done this, have you done that. It's up to us to actually go after all the stuff. The tools are there, the training is there. It's just us going after the learning, so that we can have the information to help other people do the business. So yes, I completely agree with you. It's really up to us on how well we do in this business.
yes. I just
Bye
want to add.
guys.
Bye. Thank you, Isabel. Yes,
You're welcome.
I want to add to it is, you know, you also need to be coachable, to be able to succeed in this business, because people have been there before you. So when you come as a new business owner, they already have the experience that you don't have. So you have to be able to be coachable when they are guiding you. So that's one of the keys of to be able to succeed in this business. Be open minded. Stepping out of your comfort zone. That's another one. Um, because if you stay in the same comfort zone, then you're not gonna be able to step up and grow. So to be able to succeed, yes, anyone can succeed, but then you have to have the strong mindset of be willing to overcome your fears, stepping out of the comfort zone, like I say, work on your mindset, because the journey of a business owner is not always uh, like always up. It has its down. So you have to learn to, with a strong mindset, you are able to be resilient, perseverant, to proceed, because at the beginning it's going to take a little bit of work, um, because you're starting your business. But that work that you put at the beginning is gonna you're gonna see the fruits later on at the end. So it's like sometimes you gotta be uncomfortable to be comfortable, you know so yes, anyone can succeed as long as they know their why, because that's another important thing. You have to know your why you're doing this business. So if you know your why, yes, you have all the potential to do the business, because they say to be able to succeed in a business, you only need 80% mindset, 20% skills. So if you have that mindset of go for your goals, for your dreams, then the rest is just learning, applying, and taking action. Uh, but the willingness is already there. So that's why we need to be able to pursue our dreams, and be able to succeed. So yes, anyone is capable as long as they have that willingness to do it. They know their why. They work on their mindset to change. Um, so the last question for you: any final words for our viewers?
Um, yeah. We all want the life we want it to be. It's like time, happiness, love, and freedom. But we are not only here just to survive. Like that, we should have to have a dream in life. But um, the life we deserve, and but it cannot happen if we, just like what you said, it cannot happen if we are all in our comfort zone.
Mhm.
um, Progress is impossible without change. It is all about mindset, consistency, and belief into yourself. um, if you want a change or something new in your life, and if you think you had enough, it's time for a change right now. And you can reach anyone who is watching our lives this now, or watching the replays of this live. You can start it, and you can reach one of us here and take an step at a time. And that's all. Have a have a nice day, and can't wait to see you more individuals join and get started and take first steps. That's all. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Eileen. So yeah, so we have arrived to the end of our live. So we're just doing a little recap here of what we touched today. So we started with what inspired Eileen to start and looking for an online business. The other thing that we touched was what made this online business stand out from the opportunities out there, because as we see now there's so many online businesses. So what makes a difference this one to the other ones, when we came to in terms of choosing and picking a business. So what challenge we faced, or Eileen have faced in her business, and what advice she gave to the people that have gone through the similar challenges. We also named the three things uh, that she loves about this business, and totally agree with her. We mentioned flexibility, automated service, and no selling products. We also touch about the being skeptical, If if she was skeptical first, and then what would you say to those people that are skeptical or sitting on the fence, in terms of trying to join the business, and find out about more information about the business. And we also talk a little bit about our community, which is one of the, I think, the main keys of our success in our business, because the community, it plays a big role in our success, in terms of support, emotional support, not only emotional but also technical, and the collaboration also. For example, right now we're collaborating. She's in Japan, I'm in Canada, Isabel is in the US, so we can see the collaboration around the globe. um, and we also talk about what is required if anyone can succeed in this business. And yes, we did mention that yes, everyone can succeed as long as they have the willingness, they know their why, uh, they have the mindset to be open, to be coachable, uh, to learn, the business and be guided. And then to be able to have that mindset to be resilient, because we're going to be having, ups and downs during our journey. And we have to put the work at the beginning. So, but to be able to see the results later on. And then we heard her final words. So yeah. So if you guys want to follow us on our pages, they are on the screen right now. So you can follow us and learn a little bit more about us, and about the business, what we post in our business pages. Uh, I also want to remind everyone, every Tuesday and every Thursday we have our live webinar. So uh, if you want to catch the replay before our live webinar on Tuesday, which happens at 5 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. EST, and what time is in Japan?
It's already 9. It's already 10 o'clock here, PM.
Oh no, no, the live webinar.
But it's 9 o'clock AM.
9 o'clock a.m.
Yeah.
Yes. So you can watch at 9 o'clock a.m. So if you want to know who our panelists were for last Thursday, if you want to catch that replay, so we have the host was Rebecca. She's a radiographer. We also have PV and Josh, which it shows here that she retired at the age of 45. So that's great, because we have a lot of people that retire early. Her husband is a real estate investor. We have Beth, she's a mechanical engineer. And then we have Elaine, a former manager, now a stay at home mom. We have Devine, or Divine. She's a full time travel registered nurse. And then we have Cora, she's a healthcare worker. And Francoise, digital business owner. Sadia, medical assistant. So yeah, so the replay is available with subtitles in any language. So if English is not your that strong, then you can pick the subtitles on your own language. Now our live webinars are available in 5 languages too for subtitles. So those languages are like Filipino, Vietnamese, Spanish, French, and Arabic. So if you speak any of those languages, now they have subtitles for the live webinar on those. Um, so yeah, another thing. So if you guys wanted to know more about the business, you can register on our website on the screen. Oh, what is your website,
Uh,
Aileen? Mhm.
I I forgot to end it in my, but they will contact me on www.eileendigitalbz.com. That is my website.
Okay, thank you. So you can find Eileen and register with Eileen on the website that she just mentioned. So yeah, so you just register with your name and email address, and we'll send you the invitation to the webinar, where you will learn more about the business plan and and you will listen to business owners' testimonies from the members of our community. You also get invited to our private Facebook group, where you will see more success stories from members of our community, and more information about the business. Um, so I want to thank all the viewers. I want to thank all the viewers that are watching it today. And for those watching the replay, thank you for all your comments and all your emojis. And for those watching the replay, just let us know where you're watching from so we can show that we are globally. Also, want to thank especially to our guest today, Aileen, for sharing some time with us today. I know it's very late over there, so thank you so much for coming to our live today and share your story and journey with the audience and with us.
Um, Also, I want to thank you and all you guys for having me right now and for inviting me at your lives. And it's my pleasure to meet you, all of you. And hopefully I can meet some of our business partners here all over the world. It's because doing this kind of life, um, we can communicate with other business partners here, and you can make friends with them just like by doing this like this. And thank you very much for this um
Yeah.
advice. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Yes, I do agree. I know that you're doing live some people also around the globe. Yeah, and I think one of the girls that you do live, she's also from the same province where I am. So yes, so it's nice, like you're connecting globally with so many people. So that yes, that's amazing, and meeting and creating new friendships. So yeah, hopefully we get to meet in person. I can't wait for
Yeah.
that.
Okay, me too. Me too.
Um, so thank you, everyone. Good evening, good morning, good night, wherever you are in the world. We want to thank you for watching our live today. And then until the next episode of the Global Digital Success Talk. Bye, everyone. Thank you for watching.